Welcome everyone to my new video presentation on Pepecoin price prediction for April 2024, speaking about a cryptocurrency which is not under delivering in this period of time, especially after the massive pump we're having. A lot of people expected it to die. It's not dying, it's actually having more and more volume, it's constructing and it's staying along with the big beams out there. As you can see, Doug with Hath or Floki or Shiba, all these guys have really strong volume day by day. When you speak about Pepe, there's $780 million for the last 24 hours, guys. And that's pretty much insane considering how does the market's portraying. You have a lot more volume right there consistently than many of the other cryptocurrencies like Cardano or Avalanche, Arbitrum, Chainlink, which are also extremely serious projects. So we're speaking about look at a Shiba, folks, $1.7 billion borrowing for the last 24 hours. We're actually talking about a momentum right now in the space where these cryptocurrencies are really appreciated by people. So I'd like to share with you the price prediction for April 2024. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel before we dive into the topic, including for those of you that are getting inspired by trades. We have our BTC trade long right here, which is sitting quite well. This is a great motivation for people to understand that through cryptocurrency and especially through trading actively, it's possible to generate some great numbers. 38 grand was the entry point. Close to 70 grand is the current price of the BTC on a $1.4 million profit. We're sitting on this one, 19x leverage on 45 Bitcoins. That's where we are, folks. Now, if you would like to be part of my trades, you can definitely do so without any upfront fees, just a commission from the pure profits made, totally done for you, totally outsourced in a copy trading form with API trading permission, simple and straightforward, including for serious people, the one-on-one coaching program directly with me, where I'll take you by hand and teach you how to trade. This is something I perform out of passion. Between 4 to 6 weeks, I'll take you intensively into this program if you would like to go for financial freedom through part-time or full-time trading career and journey. Check out a video and I'll talk about it in the end actually. So let's speak about Pepe right now, the daily candle. That's what we care about. Where are we? Well, the first thing that I'm going to recognize here is the 20 days moving average support we've been receiving so far. 20 days moving average is well known, the moving average of impulse movements continuation. So when you are actually diving away or pumping away from the 20 days moving average and retracing back to it, touching it and finding support on it, usually indicating the fact that even on Fetch.ai you will be able to see that. I have that video on my channel, folks. Check out the Fetch.ai price prediction, just posted about it today. Check out how does the 20 days moving average, the red line, holds and we're pumping afterwards. Check that out. It's clearly like this, just like it shows out in the Pepecoin as well. So what we're expecting here, even though the rejection on the top for quite a few days, as we're looking into the daily candles, it's about 4 to 6 days, right? They're continuously rejecting anything above 800s, which is obviously indicating that the resistance is active at that point, and it is not unbreakable, but the fact that it is active and it didn't allow us to move at the time we're trying is obviously a minor red flag. But at the same time, we got to consider that it might not have been the moment to move. It might not have been the situation that was needed as a context for Pepecoin to spike, right? So give it enough time, allow for the markets to engage in movements, and you will be able to discover that these cryptocurrencies have the ability to do 15, 20, 25, 30% in a single day when they move, right? So that's what you guys gotta expect around Pepecoin. Such numbers. 20, 25, 30%. When it starts moving, that's what you're going to get. Now, from this level, we are seeing the number 2 extension. We're seeing that resistance appearing. That's where we actually get stuck for a couple of days. That sits on the 800s. But the breakout and the probability to revisit the 2.618, and especially to have a liquidity grab from the 2 Fibonacci's below, 2.272 and 2.414, right, are very high, especially that you have your golden pocket slightly below. It is most likely needed to get into that, which means that we could expect basically a target of 980s, 990s, especially if the markets of BTC and Ethereum allows that, right? Because we are with this cryptocurrency in a situation right now really closely correlated with the price action of Bitcoin and Ethereum. So we would actually need them as well to hold the line and grab the numbers out there. We're not out of the woods yet. We're still doing fine basically with Pepe, but at the same time, liquidity is also existing on the 1.618. So folks should not be afraid if we get into the 670s. What's happening here, folks, is a pretty much a range of volatility in that box, right? It's gonna range before it moves. It's gonna give us a great opportunity before it moves, especially with the lows, with the possibilities to enter cheap. It was a possibility out here on the 500, 600s, especially in the, zigzagged area of the, to closely Fibonacci's. We had that opportunity. It was grabbed big time. I mean, the pump that has been sent afterwards consisted 50% market movement, right? So definitely a big deal out there with Pepe and delivering on the great side of the market, just great numbers. So that's what we're expecting for April, folks, to get into the 1,000 price representation and test that out. I like to see how does the market behaves over there. And if we get a massive rejection, BTC retraces, Ethereum retraces as well. Obviously, that's going to be a strong double top and a possibility to come back basically to the previous all-time high before, of course, the markets are going to break that top again in the future and just, handle the things accordingly, right? So 450s, 400s, are on the table, honestly, right? So, if we get into the top there, you should expect basically, if we have a double top, of course, and you don't break out, then you can easily expect not into the 200s, but easily into the 400s, 450s right there, something like that. And the markets are going to continue in the bull market, to a couple of thousand, and the Pepecoin price 2,000, 3,000. The extension is going to be very powerful. From here, you're going to almost get a 10x delivered, almost, right? Of course, speaking about the highs, it's not really possible how high cryptocurrency can go, especially this ones. But at the same time, you can say something that is probable, unlikely, likely, right? So things like that you can speak about when you see longer term predictions. Great, folks. That's where we are. That's pretty much all about it. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, at the same time check out the completely professional coaching program with me live, where I'll take you by hand and teach you how to trade. Have a good time. Talk to you soon.